Okay, I'm gonna show you how to set up a large awning on your jumping jack trailer. We got in late last night. Of course, it had to rain as well. So we just slapped the tent up as quick as we could. And now we're gonna finally get the rest of our things set up today. The first thing you have to do is you'll never ever be able to get your large awning on with your tent up. So one thing we can do is just drop that front end so that we have access to the end of the fiberglass rod. And we can shorten that distance between the two ends because now with the tent down, those rods can slightly fold. I like to just take the awning itself and unfold it out here on the top of my tent. At this point, I can put the pockets on each end of the rod. One thing that I like to make sure, my guy lines that are attached to that awning, I like to have them hanging off this side. And at this point, now that the awning is connected to those ends of the rods on the pocket, we can lift our tent back up into the normal position. And with those guy lines hanging there, we can now pull that awning over the front. Once we have that awning pulled over the front there, we can start assembling our poles. Inside of the little bag, you have your stakes, other things. One of the important pieces is this T. The T is what connects the two white fiberglass poles together. And it's also what connects that center pole that goes to the ground to both of those poles. Sleeve each of those white fiberglass through to the center, and that is when we're going to put this awning T on each end. And at this point, it is very important that we take the pole that goes to the ground up through the hole in the awning T before there's any extra tension on those white poles. Once that pole is through that T, we can then pull those white rods and put them into the pocketed area of that large awning. Now set your desired height and stake them out. That 6-foot awning gives you a ton of extra covered space.